Ladies and gentlemen, today is April the 29th, 2019, and we're going to be talking about Impact Wrestling's Rebllion, the pay-per-view that was on Sunday night. I did say I was going to put a video up by doing the same video that I'm doing right now on Sunday, but ladies and gentlemen, I thought I should watch it today in the morning and do the video like I do every time with everything else. The ones... There's a lot of craziness, and this one had a lot of craziness too. It had a lot. There's some matches I love. But there's some matches that I did not predict. Because some of them just got added to on Sunday. And I didn't make a video on Sunday, so I wasn't going to make a small video to make a prediction of two matches. And the other one was when the show started, the other match happened. So we did not know what to do. I didn't know what to do, so we didn't predict two matches that was on here. So first match of the evening is a 6-man scramble match. I believe it was supposed to be the X divisions, but one guy wasn't in X division. I don't know if they have the rule anymore with the being like a cruiserweight, or anyone can go for the X division title. Looks like it, because Sami Callihan had a chance. So we had... Let me get to it first. Let me see what we have here. Ace Austin versus Aiden Prince, versus Eddie Edwards versus Jay Chris versus Cousin Jake Diener versus Petey Williams in a 6-way match. This match was pretty good. It was I liked it. It was decent. I like all of these guys. But the winner of that match, I'm not going to tell you everything that happened. You guys need to watch the pay-per-view. How you get to the pay-per-view, I don't know, but you guys need to figure it out. It's online. It's on everywhere that you guys can watch Rebllion. So, what I'm trying to say here is that the winner of that match was Ace Austin. He beat, I forgot who he pinned. Because it was 5 other guys. But Ace Austin gets the win. Good job for Ace Austin. I don't want a camera. Why are you doing that to me? Then we had a intergender match, singles match, Scarlett with Volleyball versus Rajit Raju with Jagama Singh and Ray Singh. So one of the Desi Hit Squad guys, I can't even say his name right. But the winner of that match was Scarlett. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I like Scarlett. She's beautiful and she's good in the ring. But I wanted to see the smoke show. What happened to the smoke show? I thought Toronto gets a smoke show. We didn't get no smoke show. I didn't watch it. And then we had the 6-man tag team match. Yes, I predicted this one. Those two matches, the 6-man, not the 6-man, the intergender match and the 6-man tag team match, not 6-man, 6-way match, we didn't predict. But the rest of them, I predict. We have Moose in the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander versus the Rascals, Desmond Xavier, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz in that 6-man tag team match. This match was awesome. We saw high flying, we saw muscle. We almost saw Rascals won the match, but they didn't. Josh Alexander and Ethan Page did their finisher, like one flipped them over and then he did a spine buster. And then Moose did a spear. 1, 2, 3, Moose and the North won the match. It was good. This is a match I didn't really like because the fans was quiet and it wasn't really nothing really good happened. We got Taya Valkyrie champion versus Jordan Grace for the Knockouts Championship. This was my least favorite match. So the winner of that match was Taya Valkyrie. She retained her title. And Jordan Grace, she just had her arm. Then we have Rich Swann, champion, versus Sami Callihan in an OBE rules match for the X Division Championship. But the twist for Rich Swann is that the OBE, the rest of the members, if they come and interfere, they will be fired. We saw everything in this match, guys. We saw staples in Rich Swann mouth. We saw barricades getting destroyed, and we saw Legos. Yes, we saw Legos. Not thumbtacks, we saw Legos. It was an awesome match, but the winner of that match was Rich Swann retains the title against Sami Callihan. We saw Legos. We have Brian Cage versus Johnny Impact singles match for the World Championship with Lance Storm as special guest referee. Everybody was there. We got Johnny Bravo, the Johnny that sucks at being a ref right now. Have you heard that he was a former referee now? He's not a referee anymore. Thank God. Another person pays him off. He will attack the next guy. And we had Tyler Valkyrie, and we saw this match going like extreme, but it was an extreme match. We saw blood from Mr. Johnny by Brian Cage. Tables getting broken. Freaking Spanish fly off the ramp to the hard concrete floor. I forgot a match. Yeah, I did. It's okay. But, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Johnny Impact was about to... he hit Lance Storm, and then all three of the people, Johnny Impact and his little puppets, his wife and Johnny Bravo, whatever her name is. So Johnny tried to say, "Oh, you hit." He threw the title to Taya Valkyrie, saying, that Taya hit Mr. No, he was trying to say to Brian Cage that Taya hit him with the title, but he actually did. He hit him first, and then he threw the title to Taya, and then Brian Cage got upset and did a powerbomb to Taya Valkyrie, and then he guess he cheated, and then he did a Starship Pain, and Johnny Bravo didn't get it because Johnny Bravo got kicked in the face by Lance Storm. Lance Storm was about to do a disqualification, but Brian Cage says, "No, I'm going to do a drill claw." And 1, 2, 3, new world champion, Brian Cage is the champion. Until one guy made his debut. Name is Michael Elgin. I forgot how to say his name. Michael Elgin came. I seen this guy in Destiny Wrestling. Yeah, his matches was long, and I got bored because it was long. I'm not really good at sitting on bleachers and watching long matches. But this guy was on Ring of Honor. This guy was on New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you hear from Don Callis, he left New Japan Pro Wrestling and nobody's seen him until now. From last night at Impact Wrestling, and he attacked Brian Cage and says he wants the Impact World Championship. That's happening. And then the next match that I forgot to say is Tessa Blanchard versus Gail Kim. Awesome match. Two great women, female wrestlers in this industry. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Tessa Blanchard. We saw the same thing that we saw with Johnny Impact throwing Gail Kim off of the ramp, hurting her face, and we saw the husband of Gail Kim and the father of Tessa Blanchard. This match was awesome, but the winner of that match was Tessa, and the respect happened. They shook hands, they hugged it out, they were saying words, and all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, Tessa beat Gail Kim. I believe Gail Kim is finally done in Impact Wrestling, and maybe, I don't know if she's back as a producer. I don't know. But the main event was a Full Metal Mayhem match. The Lucha Bros versus LAX for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. I will tell you why these guys won the match, and I will tell you why. Because if you guys, it's a rumor, but I guess it's happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, this match was awesome. We saw ladders, we saw tables, we saw thumbtacks, chairs, everything. Everybody was getting destroyed. But the end of the match is by one of the LAX had a fork. And they were on top of the ladder, and I think it was Santana stabbed him with a fork, and then Ortiz did a powerbomb, and 1, 2, 3, LAX is the new World Tag Team Champions. And they did have a respect. Everybody shook hands, hugged it out. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Lucha Bros lost. If you guys didn't look at their roster now, that Pentagon and Ray Phoenix is now off of the roster because they're going to AEW. Just like what they did with Allie when they killed her and all that happened. When Allie that's how you take them off, is that because the Lucha Bros were champions. They had to get rid of the tag team titles. They can't bring it to AEW because AEW is not an Impact Wrestling thing, so they can't bring other titles. Sometimes you could do it with WWE, or sometimes you could do it with Impact Wrestling. I guess AEW, you can't do that. So they made them lose, and now they're going to go to AEW. I believe they're versing somebody in the first pay-per-view of AEW, something like that. I don't remember. I think it was the Young Bucks. And then the rest of the whole roster came out and showed their respect to the tag team division, to the tag team champions, the new tag team champions, and the Lucha Bros. We saw all the face guys like Eddie Edwards, the Rascals, Scarlett, Cousin Jay Deaner. I guess Cody Deaner wasn't there because he wasn't in the match. We saw everybody. P. Williams was there. Everybody that was a face and a good guy gave a handshake and gave people hugs. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the Impact Wrestling Rebllion. I thought it was a good show. The only match I didn't like is the Knockouts Championship match. It wasn't really good. It wasn't no high-impact match there. I like the other ones, but I'm sorry, but the Knockouts Championship, I don't like. I think Johnny Impact and Taya is still on Impact Wrestling because there was no word on AEW that Johnny Impact is going to AEW. There was no rumor, no saying about it, so maybe we'll see a rematch between Brian Cage and Johnny Impact. Maybe. Or Michael Elgin, it will be the new number contender. We don't know about that until we find out. I believe there's an Impact happening on Monday, today. We're going to see the return of Rob and Dave. I don't know. I think it is. I think it's happening today, or I think it's the taping, and then it will be on Friday. I'm guessing. I don't know. They're messing me up. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And find out who's going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder matches from Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tada is out. Bye. 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 Bye.